Hi, this is Satirs from ProBloggingSchool.com, and today I wanted to just talk to you about why people go in the direction that they go in, and how important it is, to actually do something and stick to it if you want, to change the direction of your life. Okay, so in life we basically have different opportunities, okay, and we all have, we can take our own road, okay, so we can go whichever way we want to go. Alright, so the first thing we can do here is we can imagine this is your life, okay, and on your life there's different roads and different paths, okay, and we always have a choice of going these different roads and different paths, okay. So obviously each road that you take, everything you do, every step you make, you're going down a road towards something, okay. So the first thing you want to do is you want to decide what your actual goals are. Yeah. Are you looking for a financial goal? Do you want to make $5,000 a month, or do you want to make $10,000 a month, or do you want to make $30,000 a month, or $500,000 a month? Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to set some goals, okay, but you want to get sure about what is actually at the end of those goals. Why do you want that? Why do you want $5,000 a month, or why do you want $30,000 a month? What do you want? You have to see the end result, okay? So you have to basically say, I want to be sitting in my own mansion and wherever it be. Yeah, say for example, say it be Greece by the sea, or say it's you want to be in Florida, or wherever you want to be, okay. First thing you have to do is you have to imagine what your actual end goal is, okay. So why do you actually want that money? Is it to help people? Is it to be able to spend money and help people? Is it to be able to help members of your family? Is it to be able to buy a car of your dreams, a house of your dreams? Is it to be able to go the places you want to go, to travel the world? So the first thing you have to do is set your intention. That's exactly what you actually want, okay. So that's very, very important. So once you've set your intention, you can really be realistic, yeah, and you can look at the road you're taking right now, or the road you've taken for the last few years, okay, and you have to decide where on that road you are, okay. So if for the last 10 or 12 years you've been slogging away in a job for someone, for money just to live on, just to be able to pay your bills and make your payments every month, and struggle, and maybe have one holiday a year or something, then is the road you're on going to take you somewhere else, or is it going to be the same place? So basically, are you on the road to mediocrity? Yeah, you just want to live a mediocre lifestyle, yeah, or are you on the road, maybe you're on a very low road right now, maybe everything in your life's messed up, and you just you don't know where you're going, and you just want things to get better, but maybe you haven't actually taken the action for something different to happen. Because obviously for something different to happen in your life, you have to start taking some different results, okay. So it's no good saying, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to make money, when you have no specific goal. What is your goal? You want to make what? You want to make $2,000 a month? You want to make $10,000 a month? You want to live, in the, you want to go and move to Thailand? What are your goals? Yeah, what are your goals, and how much do you need to be able to carry out those goals? That's a very, very important thing to set for yourself. Because once you've set a goal, you can actually use some of the tools and instruments that we're going to be able to give you to actually achieve those goals, all right? But if you don't have a goal, you know, there's no way we can get you to the goal if you don't actually know what it is, yeah? It's like, you know, if you come down and, you know, we're driving the boat for you, and you come down and say, you know, I want to do this or I want to do that, and we say, well, where would you like to go? And you say, I don't know, okay? Because, you know, we'll probably take you there. You know what I mean? We can probably take you there as well, okay? So if you want to go to somewhere you don't know, then you could end up somewhere you don't know, yeah? So you could end up somewhere bad, somewhere good, somewhere whatever. So first thing you want is you want to actually decide where you want to go in your life, okay? So once you actually look at the road that you're on, I mean, that's a good clue as well. You know, when you look at the road you're on, I mean, you know, if you've been working a job for 10 years and, you know, you've been making, you know, $300 a week, yeah? And you've been now the last 10 years, yeah? And maybe it went up to $320 a week, okay? Well, it's pretty obvious, you know, you're not going to be living the lifestyle of your dreams, yeah? It's not, you know, it's probably not going to change. You keep doing the same job, keep doing the same things you've done for the last 10 years, you know, it's probably not going to change, you know. In fact, the job that you're working in or the business you're working in, you know, could end up closing. You know, they could sell the business, make a lot of money, and you could end up with no job. So, you know, in fact, things could actually get worse. So, you know, your job, which you maybe think secure because you've been in it 10 years, maybe really isn't as secure as you think, you know. Even if you look, for example, you know, even if you look at some of the countries, the stuff happening in Cyprus and in Greece and stuff, you know, in Greece, I've spoke to so many people who worked all their life, you know, in a job. They worked in their life all their life in a job, right? Because they would get a pension at the end of it, yeah? And now, basically, the government have said, well, you're not getting a pension, okay? So, yes, that is, you know, that is the banks, you know, that have done that, and, you know, different things, and we'll not go into that here. But at the end of the day, they also didn't take responsibility for their own business or their own income, okay? They relied on the security of the job, the security of the pension, the security of the government, and that's why now, basically, when they go, the banks take everything from the government or so on. You know, basically, there's no money left, so they have no pension, okay? So, you know, you can you can take the middle road, the road to mediocrity, you know, be able to have a nice pension to live off, or have a nice job or whatever, be able to pay your rent or pay your mortgage or pay whatever. Or, you know, you might need to get a little bit uncomfortable and you might need to go down another road, which in the beginning could even be unknown, okay? So maybe in the beginning, you know, the road is unknown, you know, you don't actually know where you're going at all, so, you know, it's completely new to you. It's like, yeah, completely unknown. So, you know, in the beginning, the first few weeks, you're not going to know where you're going. You know, you won't see instant paycheck coming in. You know, you're not going to go in the first week and see in the first week on Friday, you know, you're going to get a paycheck, and, you know, the money's going to come in on that day, and so on and so forth, because that's not the way having your own business goes, okay? The thing about it is the rewards can be a lot better, much, much better than what you can have in a paid job, okay? But the thing about it is it's not, you know, it's not an instant thing. This, you know, can take you like 6 months to a year before you're making a lot of money, or before you understand how it works, and before you're able to do all the stuff properly, okay? But it is your decision at the end of the day, you know. Basically, you know, you stay on the road you're on, okay? People that are on a low road normally, okay, might not like this, but it's actually true, right? Most people are on a low road are sort of depressed, or, you know, is depressed really a word you invent? It's a state that you decide to go into, okay? But, you know, they're like sort of depressed, okay? And they're maybe angry, you know. There may be, you know, there may be a bit, you know, they may be a bit pissed off with life, you know, pissed off, and they think they deserve better, obviously, you know, which, you know, you do, but you need to actually do something for something to change. You know, it's not going to happen by itself. You need to actually do something different for something different to happen, okay? You need to make that decision. Sometimes people's back needs to be completely against the wall, so people sometimes need their back against the wall before they do anything, yeah? So if you're making that 300 or 400, you know, every week or whatever, you might be comfortable, you might be happy enough to do your job, and you might not want to go down this road now, because you might say, well, you know, what am I going to do, and what if I don't make money, and I don't want to have to not have a paycheck next week and stuff like that, right? In that case, what you can do is you can actually start working part-time, okay? So you could do it part-time, you could do it just even, you know, 2 hours a day, okay? So there is that choice, yeah? There is that choice. I mean, I made the decision to just completely quit a job, right? Quit it, but, you know, you don't have to make that decision. You could say, I'm going to start a business part-time, 2 hours a day, okay? You could do that as well, all right? So, so now, the first step, okay, there's different ways, obviously, right? And one way is you go on the internet, you can go and do a whole load of research and learn a lot of stuff. And I do really recommend, if you're going to set up your own business, you know, online or any other kind of business, to actually learn a lot about the business, you know, to learn a lot about it and to start learning from people who are already doing it, yeah? I think that's very, very important. You can go and try and do it yourself, and you know, you're going to make mistakes along the way. We all make, you know, mistakes along the way in our business, okay? Now, the other possibility is what you could do is you could get a mentor, you could get someone who can actually help you, okay? Help you in your business, somebody who can actually show you what you need to do, how you need to do it, someone who's already made the mistakes, okay, and been where you are, okay, and can help you to, you know, start off and eliminate a lot of those errors, yeah? Now, if you're doing your own business, along the way, you're going to make some errors along the way, but if you can get rid of the expensive errors, okay, and start generating income faster by learning from people who are already making money in the business, then it's going to accelerate your, you know, a change of lifestyle for you much, much faster, okay? So the possibility is you can go out, you can buy a load of products, you know, there's a load of products that are in the market that are out of date, that are like written 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and they're completely out of date, yeah? Or you can find something that's working now, working today, find a system that's working right now, and you can, you know, do it that way. What I would say to you is look for people who are successful and, you know, copy what they're doing. Yeah, that's the quick way to do it. The slow way to do it is to just, you know, try and learn yourself. Try and do it yourself. Try and do everything for free. I mean, how I started off a long, long time ago, and how a lot of people start off, is they go the free route, okay? But the free route is that you can waste years, yeah? Because, I mean, free information, you know, the people who are doing all the information for free, yeah? Guess how much money they're making out of the free information? You know, probably very little, okay? They can build a list to sell other things, and that's fine. But if someone's going out just promoting free stuff, the likelihood is they're not making very much money out of it, okay? So you can also go find the free training, find free this, free that. But the majority of people that are doing that probably aren't making a lot of money in the first place, yeah? So, you know, if you'd like to find out more about me and you would like more blogging tips and, you know, tips about, you know, how to set up, how to do your blog, how to run your, you know, your blogging business and so on and so forth, just go to probloggingschool.com. That's PROBLOGGINSchool.com. bloggingschool.com, bloggining.com, and you can find out more there, okay? If you're on my YouTube channel, if you just click the subscribe button, it's just up above my head, just click the subscribe button, and then you'll get videos and updates and stuff as they come in, okay? And like I said, there's lots of information at probloggingschool.com. What I also recommend you do when you go there is you actually subscribe. So if you put your name and email, you'll get updates and you get loads of trainings and stuff that I'll be doing as well, okay? So that's everything from me today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Signing out. Bye.